A year after placing a spacecraft in close orbit around a comet, European scientists are starting to collect a fresh trove of data as the comet makes its closest approach to the Sun. Europe's Rosetta spacecraft became the first to orbit a comet and the first to land a probe on its surface last year. Since then, scientists have learned a lot about the comet's composition, its terrain, and the cloud of dust and gas that surrounds its core. On Thursday, the comet reaches perihelion, the point in the comet's 6.5-year orbit that takes it closest to the Sun.
We are approaching a milestone of the mission. We are approaching the perihelion. The comet activity is growing and growing. We have been monitoring during the past weeks. We have seen we have to step away with the spacecraft because of this growing activity.
There are already signs of fireworks on the comet. On 29 July, a bright jet of material traveling at least 10 meters per second was blasted out from the comet's nucleus. The jet was so powerful, it pushed away the incoming solar wind and eventually stretched out for many miles.
Perihelion is this really interesting date on which, if you like, summer actually begins. Although it's a time when we're closest to the Sun, just like on the Earth, it takes a little bit of time for the heat to soak into the surface of the comet and for peak summer to arrive.
ESA scientists are still working to revive contact with Philae, the small lander that made an awkward landing on the comet last November.
Since mid-July, we are not having contact for several reasons. Philae is not working very well. Rosetta is flying over areas of the comet now where Philae is not visible. So I'm of the opinion that the mission of Philae has come to an end.
Currently, Rosetta can't talk to the lander because it's too far away. But from late September onwards, as activity on the comet decreases, Rosetta will move closer to the comet and seek to resume contact with the little lander.